What's up guys, Jesse Minch, also known as Snake. Today I got a crazy street ball freestyle move called the slip scissors. Try saying that 5 times fast. Real quick, before we jump into it, leave a comment down below. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see from the channel. I'll be getting a ton of ideas from you guys. The things that I'm getting the most comments on, that's the things I'm bringing for you guys on the channel. And make sure you click that subscribe button and get on that notification squad so you can catch those newest videos the second they come out. Okay, so to do this move, it's gonna basically be kind of a combination of a slip and slide, which is like a spin move while you're on the ground, and then a reverse scissors dribble. So a lot going into this. It's gonna be a little bit more challenging if you're new to, doing flashier tricks. Now, you can do this legally if you keep your hand over halfway over the top of the ball during all the dribble motions, but I would definitely not recommend doing this as far as, fundamental basketball in front of your coach. He's not gonna appreciate you trying to do something like this in a game. This is more for oohs and ahs, getting some people going crazy maybe in pickup basketball in a more loose type of pickup game, or just to have some fun and work on some crazy tricks. But let's get into this. What you're gonna do is you're gonna start off with a slip and slide. So I like to start my slip and slide with a between the legs dribble. You could just start with a crossover, a regular one, either way, any kind of crossover is gonna work to start this off. You could even start with a behind the back, doesn't really matter, whatever's comfortable for you. From there, whichever hand gets the ball, you're gonna kind of start to go into a spin move with it, okay? So normally on a spin move, you're gonna pull the ball back, right? Your slip and slide is basically that. It's pulling the ball back into that spin move motion. You're just gonna be kind of doing it on the ground and changing the angle of it a little bit. So whichever hand doesn't have the ball, you're gonna put on the ground, okay? So this hand gets the ball, this hand goes on the ground, I'm gonna pull the ball back, and just like in a normal spin move, this foot would come back, right? So it would come back like this. Well, on the slip and slide, it's the same thing. This hand's gonna come on the ground, this foot's gonna come back, but just kind of more in the air, okay? And you're gonna use this hand to pivot and the foot that's on the ground. So left hand, left foot for me. You could do it the other way, but doesn't really matter. Whichever hand is on the ground, the same side foot is gonna stay on the ground too. You're gonna pivot back, okay? Now normally on the slip and slide, you would drop it down and switch hands, basically just like your normal spin move. For this variation, we're gonna take it up a notch though. We're gonna keep this leg lifted and we're gonna drop the basketball under it. So it's gonna look like that, okay? So to do that, you wanna kind of try to think about keeping your hand when you're dropping the ball on this side of the leg, back by your hamstring, and maybe even tapping that hamstring, okay? So like that. That's gonna make sure the basketball goes under that leg every time. So coming like that, boom, good to go. Okay, now to make it the scissors though, we wanna go between the legs twice. Since we're coming from the back though, to make it a scissors, we're gonna wanna come from the back with the other leg, but we're gonna be doing this kind of while on the ground. So we're gonna come here under this leg, under this leg. See that? You kind of let the ball bounce on its own for a second. And then I like to finish with behind the back. You can come into a regular dribble if you want, whatever you wanna do. But when you do it a little quicker, it's gonna allow you to make it a little bit smoother looking, a little bit cooler. So since it looks cooler, a little more full speed, let's take a look at it full speed from some different angles, also in some slow motion. So look, if you thought this move was crazy and you want to see some more sick freestyle moves, make sure you click this link in the top right hand corner of the screen. I'm going to show you all the major elements you need to be a crazy flow freestyler. I'm going to also show you a top secret freestyle move, a breakdown on how to do it. Once again, you can just click that link, pop in your email, and I'll send that to you instantly for free. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and get on that notification squad. Click that like button. As always, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more and keep the flow going.